Guess it's me against the world, but I knew that already. Guess it's me against the world, but I knew that already.
Alright, good afternoon everyone. Happy Hump Day. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Over the Hump Show. I am your host as always, Christopher Humphers. I'm going to mix things up a little bit this time. We usually do a lot of sports talk, and that's usually the whole gist of it, but we're going to transition a little bit. I'm going to start with a little bit of movie, not news per se, but rumors. I'm going to start with Spiderman 3 rumors. So, the new Spiderman No Way Home, is set to come out this December. There's a lot of rumors going around that the first trailer is supposed to drop this week. I don't know how true that is, how accurate it is. I hope so, because we have seen absolutely nothing of this film so far. The big rumor about this Spider-Man movie is that they're going to bring back the two original Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, to join up with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. You know, it's been about a year and a half since I've been really hyped up for a movie. Ever since the whole coronavirus thing happened, you know, I haven't really been excited for any of these movies coming out. There's been a little bit of general interest here and there, but this is the one I'm really hyped about. This is like Avengers level hype, because Spider-Man's always been my favorite hero. So if the trailer ends up dropping this week, I'm going to try to do a little reaction video to it, because this movie is going to be friggin' huge. There's supposed to be a lot of different actors in the movie. I heard it might even be 3 hours. That'd be pretty damn cool. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that for now. Now we'll get into our regular topics. Moving on to the sports world. The Los Angeles Lakers and their struggles. So over the weekend on Sunday, the Lakers and the Suns played in game 4? It was a close game throughout for the most part, until Anthony Davis went out. Anthony Davis went out with a groin injury, and he is just been injury prone all season long. I love the guy, but he just can't stay healthy this season. So the Lakers ended up losing by 8. The series is now tied at 2-2. They are set to play Game 5 on Tuesday, which we'll find out the results later on. I'm worried. I'm very worried about my Lakers here. Without Anthony Davis, I don't know, LeBron's going to have to carry a whole lot on his shoulders. I don't think he's going to play in this game. From what I know, he's questionable, quote unquote, but I'm about 95% sure he's not going to actually play. I have no clue if he's even going to be able to return for the whole series. I don't know. The other thing is, too, Chris Paul. He was injured for the first couple games. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit healthy now. Devin Booker's been playing really well. DeAndre Ayton's been playing really well. LeBron's really going to have to show up for them to win, and the role players need to step up. The big man, we need Andre Drummond to step up. Marc Gasol. We need Dennis Schroeder to step up. Kyle Kuzma. Man, I have a love-hate relationship with that guy. He has these moments of brilliance where he's just like, wow, this guy could play. And then he has those other games where you're like, trade his ass right now. Kuzma, I think, is going to get a lot more minutes for this next upcoming game. The one thing that's baffling me the most is Montrezl Harrell. I don't know why the Lakers aren't playing him right now. I mean, he was the 6th man of the year last year, and he's talented. I'm really confused as to why they're not using him at all. I would think, I don't know, maybe it's a scheme thing for just how they match up with Phoenix, but I would think you'd got to give Montrezl Harrell some minutes, especially if Anthony Davis is not playing right now. So I still believe in the end the Lakers will end up winning this series. I have them winning in 7. I think it's going to go right down the wire. Hopefully Anthony Davis can get healthy and come back for Game 6. But that remains to be seen. Now moving on to our next topic. The Los Angeles Clippers roaring back to life. So on my last episode, I was kind of crapping on the Clippers because they were down 2-0 at that point, and it looked pretty bleak for them. Since that episode, they have won the last 2 games in a row, and they've won it convincingly. Kawhi Leonard has looked really good. Paul George has looked really good. Luka Doncic has been a little bit injured. I don't think enough to the point where he can't play, but he's been a little bit hindered. But the Clippers are roaring back, and they have a chance again. The series is tied 2-2. They got another game coming up. Obviously, I'm rooting for Dallas to beat the Clippers in some way. But gut feeling, I think the Clippers, I was wrong about them. I think they will end up winning the series. I think they're going to win 4-2. I don't see the Mavericks winning another game. I hope I'm wrong, because I really, really hate the Clippers for many different reasons. But, yeah, gut feeling is I think they have this one. Alright, now we're going to get a little bit serious. We're still talking sports, but a little incident happened over the last week since the last show. The Kyrie Irving water bottle incident. You know, the funny thing is, before this game, Kyrie was even talking about going to Boston, how he was worried that something was going to happen, and he was 100% correct. Towards the end of the game, Brooklyn dominated Boston. They went up 3-1, and a fan decided to throw a fully loaded water bottle at him and just barely missed. You know, some people are going to say, oh, it's not a big deal, it's just a water bottle. I don't give a crap. I mean, these guys aren't circus animals. They're human beings. You don't just throw crap at people, especially someone you don't know personally. That's technically assault. Just imagine you're on the street and you just throw a water bottle at someone. I don't think the police just take that kind of crap lightly. And then even before that, Russell Westbrook, somebody dumped a whole thing of popcorn on him. Imagine I just go on the street and I dump popcorn on a random stranger. I don't think that goes over well. So what I gotta say is to all these fans, you know, it's fun to, you know, boo teams. It's all in spirit. All that stuff's cool. But when you start throwing stuff at people, whether it's water bottles, popcorn, I've seen people get beer thrown at them. These are human beings. You know, they're not just here to be circus animals, like I said. They have lives just like you or me. I know they're rich, they're millionaires, blah, 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 blah. That doesn't give you the right to treat someone like crap like that. I know we're all excited because everybody's been out of the arenas for almost 2 years now, but that's no way to act. It's a bunch of crap. It's just weird, too. I think yesterday some fan ran onto the court. What game was that? I think that was Philly and Washington. I don't know what's going on with the fans right now. Y'all need to stop. You're going to mess it up for the rest of us. Stop messing around. And that is going to be it for the topics today. By the way, I just want to shout out a couple different people that have been giving me a lot of encouragement lately. My good friend Jason Valdez. He actually has his own sports show on Anchor. It's called The Other Sports Show. Feel free to check it out. I'll go ahead and leave a link to his show in my description. Also, shout out to Mario Martinez if you're watching this. My #1 fan right now. Love you, buddy. Thank you so much. I also want to say this. It's a small channel, you know, we're not getting a whole lot of views right now. I think we're averaging maybe like 50 to 100. But I want to start advertising for people that have small businesses, people that have their own shows perhaps, people that cut hair, people that do graphic design, whatever, you know, if you have some kind of hobby, passion you want advertised, feel free to hit me up about it. I'd love to help you out, shout you out on the show, post on my Instagram, my Twitter, whatever it may be. Because, you know, we all need some help out there, and, you know, if you want to shout me out in return, be much appreciated. That's going to go ahead and be it for now. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Obviously, we'll have another show coming out pretty soon here. Thank you to my family, my friends, all the good people of the world. Hope you have a great day and a great weekend. Peace out.